Busted. Yeah, her insides were all jacked up, dangling, scraped out with a fork. Her nails used to get embedded in my knuckles every time we acted the happy couple, and my plot thickened, and I never looked up the meaning of spontaneous combustion or infratricide or immaculate conception. Prayers to this thesaurus don't mean a thing, like late night, Saturday night, black and white fright films that don't give a fuck who dies. Yeah, well, she couldn't. That's for damn sure. Her life was all she had, and she couldn't have anymore. Why couldn't she have something like head lice, or inverted nipples, or a lazy eye? Even a twisted pinky toe would suffice. But no! She had to be barren, unfertile, empty, with unblessings. So that's why I well up on the verge of spilling blood, spilling tears, spilling pity, spilling shame whenever the Circus or Sesame Street on Ice comes to town. Damn that Barnum and Bailey Big Bird bastard. That's why I am frozen whole by children playing in the park who cause me heartache, who cause me hate. Innocence that I will never have the chance of believing in when all I believe in is my own sin against you. No redemption, no recourse. I will never rescue my kids from Little League practice. Wait, I don't want to have jock kids. I want a soccer son to follow in my footsteps. Or maybe a daughter, yeah, daddy's little girl whose big eyes would light up my being and be the downfall of any man. A little ballerina in pigtails. Come on, sweetie. I gotta buy you size 3 pink ballet shoes for kids, a new Muppet lunchbox, that plastic whore Barbie, crayons. Don't eat your Crayolas though. Get you nice, pretty print dresses, waiting for her to grow up and be the envy of every expectation to elude my failure. Waiting for her to find her fate and meet her first boyfriend. I'll meet that guy. Yeah, I'll meet that guy at the front doorstep in my slippers, a tutu, unshaved legs, and a shotgun. I won't load it though. I can't go blowing holes in potential son-in-laws, in potential disaster, in fleeting futures whose cost was too much when the time came for its due. I gotta keep myself from thinking of vacant chasms, empty lockets that carried souls and images of adoration, of absent stars in the depths of her dark eyes, of dust-filled valleys with no fragrant sense of blooming existence. Hell, I probably can't even shoot my gun straight, much less make my bullets go bang. Yeah, well, busted. Well, not exactly. Maybe just scarred. Another notch on some anonymous bedpost in the dead of night. When she would sing praises to my unborn love in between small breaths and slashes of razor-bladed wrists. Maybe just dented, like the red cherry apple blossoms in the folds of Snow White's party dress. Bruised in embarrassment for her sleeping beauty's slip of the tongue. Broken all these years when it was my name I should have blamed.
So we held the stance 2 inches apart, and that Lamborghini glance made our eyes dance. If I would kiss her first, who would be a fall? But fuck it, I leaned in and I took a chance. And never has it felt so good and yet so tense. And all the while I'm wondering where my conscience went. As I blacked out, passed out, and lost a complete sense of consciousness. Only to awake walking up the steps of my apartment complex with lipstick crocheted on my neck and lips. Could this have been the work of neighborhood hooligans? No, this is the work of my inner child playing tricks on fools again. Of which I have yet to find that intellectual to beat this kid and win. So to those that chose and tried to hold me by with rules and regulations to abide by, though I must give you my apologies because those were never my intentions. Sorry, hold on. Alright, yeah, you know what? Hold on. So to those that chose and tried to hold me by with rules and regulations to abide by, those were never my intentions, so I must apologize for, jeez. See, this is what nervousness does. Sorry about that.
Take your time, man. Sorry.
I'm sorry that I made some of you cry. I'm sorry that some of you died in the burning wreck of an emotional joyride. But don't fret and don't ever act like you didn't enjoy the ride. Instead, smile at the fact that one day this kid will trip and suffocate, hopefully under his own weight. I just hope it's not too late for my search for a soulmate. But wait, why shun when you can embrace? I mean, you ever stop to wonder if Jesus had good taste? I always wondered if even he needed a soft embrace wrapped around red ribbons with frills and lace. I mean, for all we know, maybe he went around blessing wounds with his holy grace. Maybe he went around giving women multiple miracles at his own godly pace. But you know what? That's enough of this blasphemy. Let's get back to me and my story. You see, love is like a battlefield, obviously, which is why we wield steel armors and shields cautiously to protect against dangers that are all too real. How long do these scars usually take to heal? How many bars by far must I walk through before I find you? The writing on the bathroom stall said to call for a good time or two, but that's not what I was looking for at all. You got the wrong guy and I found the wrong clue, so I took my ass back to that bar stool to laugh at the unfortunate fool who did call and found out that it was really a dude. And that's when I seen her walking through, with such swag in those hips, confidence just oozed. Surprised, I try to hide behind glazed eyes as she walks past the other guys adjacent. She said, "Hi, can I buy you a drink to chase away your blues? This isn't something that I normally do, but I saw you across the way and I thought you were kind of cute." So I said, "Okay," jokingly, "only if you take me home with you." She laughed at that and threw her head back. Her hair was black, but the light gave it a hue of blue. And I looked in her eyes and I seen the inner child setting the table for two. And I thought to myself, "Oh shit, kid, this time you're through." But fuck it, no regrets, cause all bets were off the bed, so I couldn't complain when I resumed consciousness, walking up the steps of my apartment complex with lipstick cut shade on my neck and lips, wondering if this could be the work of neighborhood hooligans. No, this is the work of someone's inner child playing tricks on fools again. Thank you.
Caution to the wind, I bring seeds and killer bees that blow through trees and cause allergies like pollen to bless you. My potion is that potent. To get to the quotient, divide my quotes. It's like counting waves in the ocean. Or gather all the rocks from the Rockies to stop me. Or scan, print, and copy. Each verse is like armed robbery. I'm here to assault and insult and cause a revolt in your geography. This my autobiography. It seems my philosophy has some question in my psyche. Genius or insane? I might be. But my potential and what I'm capable of is frightening. I'll bring the lightnings from the heavens, cause terror to the reverends, and you right wing. I can turn nothing into something. It's a knowledge we don't speak of. Some things are left unknown. I got my hate up with my weight, and now I'm grown. Destiny or fate, it takes too long, so I right my wrongs. For there to be no evil, there must be no good. Justified, crucified, and then nailed on wood. Knocked on doors and opened eyes, sparking wars from deceitful lies, the grapevine and hate crimes. Watch your step and beware of the landmines and the line that divides, but don't get left behind. Hurry up and catch a grain of time, straighten up your frame of mind, give sight to the blind, be the light that reminds. So many plans with few options, the task at hand take offerings, and keep the congregation in their pews. Lobby, pay their dues, and listen to my truths, and light the fuse when you refuse to lose. From the chaos comes a solution. Each axiom gives retribution. While I'm asking them, they can't stop the confusion. They lead sheep, and we lead grown men. And why they don't speak? Cause it's an omen. And if time repeats, then where do we begin? Then the purpose defeats what we can't comprehend to their chagrin. Only fools can be fooled, and those that blindly submit are so easy to rule. Addicted to fuel and charged like a bull. Stubborn like a mule, under review because of the things that I do. And those without a clue question what I pursue. Apocalypse now, so let me start this anew. For there to be no evil, there must be no good. Justified, crucified, and then nailed on wood. Knocked on doors and opened eyes, sparking wars from deceitful lies, the grapevine and hate crimes. Watch your step and beware of the landmines and the line that divides, but don't get left behind. Hurry up and catch a grain of time, straighten up your frame of mind, give sight to the blind, be the light that reminds.